Another day, another dollar. November Yankee 7-2 Alpha Show. What's going on, people? How's everybody doing? Getting ready for Christmas? It's getting here too fast. Oh my God. I mean, my birthday was just the other day. We had a couple of things going on, you know, and it's just like, holy cow, friggin' New Year's is how far away? I mean, 12-12. Jesus Christ. I mean, slow down, you know. But anyway, let me get right down to the point here. This video is going to be a little different today. It's not going to be a review video. Actually, I wanted to document a little project that I'm working on. So I did some research on how to adjust. If anybody out there in my subscribers or knows anybody that deals with audio systems in your car, and you have an amp, you have some subs, you know. There's a number of different ways to. There's 3 ways that I know of to match. It's called matching your amp to your subs. That way you don't either blow your subs or underdrive them. There's a method of hooking up a voltmeter to them, and what you do is you take them and you hook it up to the output of the amp, and you measure the voltage coming out in AC. Go figure, right? But believe it or not, your speakers run on AC voltage. That was news to me too. I don't know, but and then you do a little bit of math, and then you can find out what you should set your gain to. That's that little dial on your amp that allows you to pump up the volume, you know. So there's that way. There is the way of bringing it somewhere and having them do it. You know, like the saying goes, the easiest way to do something is have somebody else do it for you. And then I came across a video that, to me, is more accurate, and it's using an oscilloscope. And oscilloscopes come in all different sizes and shapes. You know, you got the big industrial sized ones. You got these little pocket oscilloscopes, portable oscilloscopes. And here, I have one of those. Okay, real simple, real generic. Okay, video and other settings on there. This one is made by, I don't know. It's a Chinese version. It's real cheap. I think I paid, holy Christ, maybe 20 bucks for it. 20, 30 maybe, tops in between there. And what you do is you hook these alligator clips that come with your oscope, and you hook them up to your output wires that would go to your subs. Positive red, black is negative. And then you would adjust your oscope to measure the sine wave, which would be the proper voltage to get your speaker sounding good. Unfortunately, this one is a plug-in type, and it has an adapter. You know, you plug it in here, right, the bottom, and then you plug it into the wall. Unfortunately, well, my car doesn't run on 120 volts, and I didn't feel like running an extension cord out to this. So the other day, I went and I hooked up an inverter. Plug it into the cigarette lighter. It's like a 400 watt inverter, real small thing. Plug it into the cigarette lighter. I'm dating myself. The power outlet, and you plug this into the inverter. Whoever know, you know, for all of you that know what an inverter is, and then you get this. The problem with that is that there's 2 types of sine waves. There is your modified sine wave, which is a dirty sine wave, is what it's called. It's not really pure, and a pure sine wave. So a pure is really clean, no interference, no noise, just a pure, clean friggin' sine wave. So the other day I went and I plugged this into my inverter, gave it a shot, did the best I could, and for some reason, my speaker was overloading. Um, the amp was cutting off. It was clipping. It was called clipping. So something wasn't right. I think it was because I had a dirty voltage coming out of my inverter to this piece of equipment. Modified sine waves, don't use them for electronics. This is the reason why. They give you a dirty signal, a dirty wave, and they're not good for electronics because it's like a human heartbeat. Ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. That would be a pure sine wave. Now a modified would be like somebody with a heart murmur. Ba boom, 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 boom. Roughly. So anyway, my project today is this unit runs on 9 volts. And I came across a video that showed that you can run this on a battery, a 9 volt battery. When was the last time you ever used a battery, right? But the only thing is that here's a 9 volt battery, and, well, how you going to, unless you cut this and touch it to this, and it's really a headache and everything else. So, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So where were we? We were talking about the oscope, right? So, the plug that I bought for the 9 volt battery, which is on the back of this, actually looks just like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take this wire. Okay. I don't need this tape anymore. And I'm going to make it so that you plug this on the battery. Alright. Take these 2 wires. And I'm going to cut this power wire here because I'm not planning on using this in the house anyway. Why? And if I do, I got a battery. Makes it a lot more portable. I'm probably going to cut it right about here. Give myself a nice little lead, and then cut and splice it and hook up the battery, and that's it. And one thing I did forget was my voltmeter, so I can ohm this out so I know which wires are what. So I'm going to go do that, and I will be back here in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. I got my little voltmeter here as I throw my computer mouse on the floor. Alright. So, got my voltmeter. And what I'm going to basically do, I'm not going to send you through the whole process. I will cut this wire in the 9 volt battery wire to this. So I have 9 volts going to this. I have my heat shrink that I'm going to use to seal the wires. And when I have it all done, I'll get back to you guys and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. That wasn't too painful. Maybe 10 minutes worth of cut and splice and putting stuff together. So here's what I came up with. Here's the oscope, right? Okay. Now here's the battery. Here's the battery. And then I just splice it into the wire and plugged it in. There's a switch on the bottom to power it on. And there we go. So now, this is totally portable. And that's about it. So now I can take it out to my car, hook up my friggin' amp or whatever I need to do, and tune it in, and that's it. So, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say today. I really wasn't in the mood, I got a lot of stuff going on, and I really wasn't in the mood to review anything today. I looked through the videos, I saw what's going on real quick. I looked, and Stephanie looks like shit. Mike's still wearing the same damn sandals from like the summertime. So I might do a review later on, but right now it's like I'm not feeling it. I gotta be there, to be able to get the feeling and get into it, you know. Anyway, thank you again for joining me. I'm sorry this was a long-winded video, and I will talk soon and update you with another video maybe in upcoming days, and we'll see what happens. So, you know, be safe. If I don't make another one between now and Christmas, Merry Christmas, you know, and have a great New Year. Be safe and drink one for me, or I'll drink one for you. We'll drink one together. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, deuces, and we'll see you soon.